Okay. Versatile, Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. Back in here with a special guest, a man from Ottawa,
yes,
Mr. Nino Corleone.
What's good, my
How
dog?
are you, bro?
Chilling, fam.
Oh, my bad. Thank you
good,
for coming
good.
out, man. Cheers.
Most deaf.
Shout out Island Diaz, too, man. Sipping on that bottle still.
This shit fire, by the way.
There we go.
No lie.
No paid promotion either. Let's get it,
No paid
man.
promotion. This is just real talk.
Facts. So, yo,
Yeah.
welcome to Mississauga, bro. How you living?
Shit, man. I'm living. I'm still here, grinding, so it's all good. Mississauga calm, though. I like it.
Yeah.
Legal, but I've been here before.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I used to live around here.
Did you? Which part?
I used to live in Brampton for like two years.
Bro, I was just talking to your manager sitting in the back here, and we were saying Brampton has so much talent.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're from Ottawa, and turns out you're from Brampton too. Holy fuck, man.
Hold on. Me, I'm from a lot of places though.
Okay.
But Brampton, I lived there for like 2 years when I was like probably like 11 or like 10. No, I'm lying. I was like 10.
Okay.
And I lived there for like 2 years probably. I went to like, what school I went to? I went to St. Bridget Elementary School for like two years and shit.
Okay, so you've been around.
I've been around, man. Now I live in Ottawa. I've been in Ottawa ever since. I've been in Ottawa since like 2011.
Okay, so you probably consider Ottawa your home.
Yeah, it is now, man.
Yeah.
Whatever I was born and raised in MTL2, so, but yeah, Ottawa's the spot now. I've been here for a long time.
I love that, bro. I was saying before the podcast, I heard your music first from the Defas page. Shout out to them. Stretch, crazy song. Fucking love that song. And I didn't really realize that you're from Ottawa, so I started to look into the scene a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pretty popping scene going on in Ottawa.
Yeah. We coming up.
Yeah,
we coming
man.
up most def. We got some people.
You got a team that you work with out there?
Yeah. Hold on. All my East Side guys. Those my guys. I got shout out my dog Bucks, shout out my dog Double A, Boosie, EPK Boosie, IGM, free shots, free pinch, free alpha, free guys. But yeah, those are my dogs though.
I love that, bro. Free the whole team.
Yeah, free everybody, man. Real talk.
So, yo, kind of making your way in Ottawa, do you feel like you got kind of an underdog spirit? Because in Canada, it's Toronto, I think, takes like the main stage, but there's bare cities. So how do you feel about that?
Man, shoot, it's been like that all my life though. So to me, it's nothing. Me, I don't get discouraged by it. Sometimes, yeah, for sure, it's kind of like, man, we hard too. Like, show us love, but you just gotta go out and take it. That's the same thing because Toronto started way before us.
Yeah.
Like, y'all have more people, more rappers, more like everything. Ottawa's like a town. You get what I mean? So like, we gotta apply ourselves and like make everybody hear us. You feel me? But we got talent though. We got talent. Definitely underdogs.
Mad talent, bro. Just from listening to your songs, you got a bunch of features on there too.
Yeah,
Everyone's hard as fuck.
Yeah, those are my guys.
That's fire, bro. You know, it's kind of reminded me of like kind of how the Chicago shit started, where they just built their own shit. I feel like Ottawa's kind of on that same type of time.
Oh yeah, we definitely come in and like me, especially when like talking about the underdog stuff. You just asked like. I'm from the East. I'm from East Ottawa. And, like, we just started rapping. You feel me? Like, we've been the underdogs. Like, and I'm not even talking about talent yet. Just in terms of, like, being heard, being seen. You feel me? We some quiet dudes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really be seeing, us doing, like, the internet stuff, like, posting about this and that. It's just calm. We just do our thing. And, like, but when it come to the rap scene, we just started compared to the South and the West that's been doing it. Like, you can go back and search up like people from the South and the West, Ottawa rapping since like 2008.
Okay.
But like the East Side dudes, there was probably a few, but they all disappeared. So it's just us young dudes now. Like no OGs, nothing, just doing it. You know what I mean? So it's different.
Carving out that own lane.
Yeah, you got to.
I love that. What would you say the main difference is from the east of Ottawa to other parts of the city?
Shit, to be real with you, I'd say there's a few. Everybody got their own sauce, their own style, you know what I mean? But us, we just raw. Like, we raw and we unapologetic. You feel me? Like, we don't give a fuck. It's just us versus everybody. That's how we look at it. And to me, that's how you gotta look at the game. Like, even outside of Ottawa, you gotta look at it like it's you versus everybody. So you gotta come and take what everybody else got if you want it.
Facts.
Yeah.
I like that because it's not even like it's competition. It's just you're out here. You need what's yours.
Yeah, for real. You can't be sweet over here, man, or you're not gonna get none.
Real shit.
Yeah.
I like what you said with the raw shit too, because I listen to the music. That's the vibe I get, and that's what I fuck with the music
too. Yeah, appreciate it. That's what. To be real with you, man, me. Like, it's funny because I sing too. Like, okay. I ain't no singer, but like I do R&B, but I like keeping it raw. Like when I'm rapping, I'm trying to keep it raw. I do melodic shit too, but I want it to be me. Like, I'm not chasing a banger, I'm not chasing a radio hit. I just want to be me. What I'm feeling is how I'm a rap. I don't care if the industry is going the auto-tune way. Me, I'm gonna be like this. We gonna be like, that's what I always tell my guys. That's what we talk to each other about a lot. You know, we just gonna do what we do. It don't matter if the city has a certain sound. Like, the city sound right now is kind of like, it's a lot of like, I guess, pain music now. It's a lot of like, and if it's not pain music, it's just people talking about just drilling. And you can still talk about it. I do it myself. You feel me? But you just gotta keep it authentic. Like, I'm not trying to be stuck to one type of, oh, this guy just talks about drilling, it sounds the same. If I'm gonna talk about the same thing, it's gonna sound different each time.
That's real shit, because that's like, you're kind of avoiding trends, because one day the trend will end, and then it's like, oh fuck, my whole persona was around that. That's real. You
gotta make sure like you can thrive in any situation, any environment, any sound, because a trend is a trend. Especially now, like, you're on your phone 24/7, everybody's scrolling. Once you hear a song, you may love it, but once you get tired of it, the trend is done. Now you gotta move on.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
real shit, yo. A trend can last a day, damn near.
Trust me.
Build your whole shit around that, then you're in trouble.
Absolutely, man.
When you were coming up, did you have artists that you kind of looked at as like, maybe not even their music style, but the way they carried themselves, like their authenticity? Who were some of those?
Most definitely. Me, I'm a music fan. Like, and I say music, I ain't even talking about rap necessarily. Like, I just love music, like all types of music, all types of genres. So I look up to a lot of people, like, when it comes to, like, I study a lot of people. I can give you some examples, like, about how they carry themselves. One I'll give you is Rick Ross, because Rick Ross, he be, like, speaking it into existence. He make you feel like you somewhere.
Facts.
And that, I feel like that's the type of impact you want to have on people, even if it's, like, outside of music. Like, you listen to Rick Ross talk, he make you feel like, damn, I need to go buy like 3 businesses right now. Go, you know what I mean? He make you feel like you need to hustle. So I feel like you can incorporate that in music. That's one person. I'd say Lil Wayne, because he's so like versatile. Like, he's always been that guy that's like, even you can tell by his flows, he's just a guy he represents the things he does.
Right.
Like, it look like he's genuine. Lil Wayne, man, he be rapping about killing people, then he be rapping about making money, girls. He rap about skateboarding. Like, he's like fluid. So he kind of, you can tell even by the way he dressed. You know what I mean? That's one guy. 50, he's a hustler too. Jay-Z, a hustler. Nas, raw, quiet, but he does, you know what I mean? There's a whole lot of people for sure.
I love that, bro. I asked that question because I kind of want to see where your mentality is, because I feel like the type of music you like or personas you like kind of influences you,
Absolutely,
you know? So to see you're attracted to that hustler mentality, even, bro, your name, Nino Corleone, man, gangster shit.
Yeah, real talk. That's my favorite movie.
Godfather
1 and 2.
My guy.
Come on.
What about those movies do you like?
Oh, man. Shit, I'm going to say... Well, we can go by movie, actually. So Godfather 1 is more like, it's kind of like a come-up story, but it also show you, like, how you got to have respect for like, the things that came before you, like, with, like, Don Corleone, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't show you when he was, like, completely out of his, like, like, his reign, you know what I mean? So they showed you, like, he used to tell Michael, like, yo, you got to do this is how it's done. And even though they were moving into a different era, he kind of like gave him the boss mindset from, even though times is changing and you got to change with it, but you got to keep some principles. It's a lot of betrayal stuff in there, so that was my shit. And the way Michael came up, like, I was gangster. Bro. You got to be gangster, man. You got to be ruthless. That was my shit about the first movie. Second movie is kind of like, once you up, it comes with a whole lot. You know, it's a whole lot of responsibility, especially if you want to be a boss. So, and not even just being gangster, man. Anybody can be gangster. You just, for real, you just gotta be a little dumb to be gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just about being a boss, like betrayal again, and like just dealing with that.
Real shit. I love how you brought up principles, because I remember, I think it was in the first one where the other guys were trying to get them to get involved in the drug trade, and Don Vito's like, nah, man, I don't fuck with it. Even though he's leaving money on the table, he's like,
Facts.
no. And I thought that was a good lesson, bro. Like, in life, there's gonna be that temptation. He's like, you can't break your morals for it, though.
Most definitely. You gotta stay solid. You can change with the times too, but don't lose yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Adapt.
Yeah, adapt. Definitely. You gotta adapt.
I like that, bro. Someone that likes those films is a certain type of person, because it's like 5 hours. Two of those are like 5-6 hours, bro. It's like kind of slow, but there's so much game to be had if you're really paying attention. You gotta watch
those for real.
Yes.
To me, those are like, you know how some people be saying there's certain things you gotta do in life if you want to be a certain type of person. To me, to be a boss, like to understand what it's like to have power, you gotta watch those. I be making my girl watch it though. She be like, I be forcing her to watch it, you know?
How does she feel about that?
I think she fuck with it. I don't know. I be forcing her. She fuck with the first one.
I love that. I'm gonna steal that from you, bro. That's like you gotta go through these TED Talks.
Hell yeah.
Watch Godfather 1 and 2, man.
You got to understand me, to fuck with me a little bit.
Real shit.
Sure.
Even in the second, we're gonna go back into you, but Godfather's just so fire, man. Yeah. But even in the second one, when it shows like Vito's come up, and he just didn't like the boss before because he wasn't like a real leader. He wasn't respected. He tried to like bully people, and he fucking took him out. I love that shit, straight, man. Like it's like you don't have to be a bully.
Man, you gotta destroy your enemy completely, totally. Real talk. If that's how it works, because that's what other people gonna do to you. So you gotta do in life, man.
Yeah, man.
If you got enemy, bro, you don't let them get up. You feel me?
Keep that foot on their neck.
Keep that foot on his neck. Crush him.
Love that, bro. Are you like, do you read like Art of War and shit like that?
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm actually reading 48 Laws of Power. Yeah. That's a great book. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, there's a lot of gems to be had, man. You start to see things a little bit differently.
For sure.
It's like your life is serious.
For sure.
Like we gotta move a certain way.
For sure. And some people, to be real with you, you can read the book and like not really change, because that's not what you want in life. Some people read the book just because they like reading books, so it's a good book, it's interesting. But like other people read it because they want power in life. And I feel like there's a negative connotation to power, you know what I mean? It depends how you use it too at the same time. Like if you're just using power to like massacre people, that's fucked up, you know what I mean? But like you can definitely, there's a power, like there's a relationship in every, like there's a power dynamic in every relationship you got, you know? So like even me and you know what I mean? Just there's power in everything. Even though we just met, you feel me? There's a way to like control, and you know, so if you read that book, man, and you want power, like you gotta really internalize it, try to like apply it for real.
Real shit. That's a good point too, because if you don't really understand it, it doesn't mean much.
Yeah, real talk.
But if it makes you kind of see things a little bit differently, and that's the thing too. I like what you brought up with like you can view power as like just using it to abuse people and shit like that.
Yeah.
But there's a whole other way of power, bro. You can use it to make your life, empower yourself.
Yeah,
move the way you want to move.
Most definitely. Like, you have more control over things, you know?
Exactly.
You can't have control over everything, but why not? You feel me? If you can have control over most things or a lot of shit in your life, why not? You know what I mean?
I like this type of conversations, bro. It's my favorite shit to talk about, man. How'd you get into the, like, as a kid, do you feel like you were kind of even on this vibe, and then as you got older, you just...
I've been on it, to be real with you. I've been on it, but reading make you... Because the thing about reading is, like, it make you... Well, that's one... I should say reading is one of the things that made me kind of get into more, among other things. But reading makes you see things from somebody else's perspective. You know, it depends what type of book it is, but you see it from a different perspective, and you can kind of like relay it back to your life. So it kind of makes you see like, oh, I've been doing this, but I could do this to a further extent. Like, it makes you understand things. It gives you a broader perspective.
Facts, bro. It helps to see that other people are going through something similar and are kind of seeing things like like Art of War is how many years old? I don't even know, but it could be applied today. I think that's so fucking cool.
Facts. That's the thing about books, man. Books of knowledge is power, you know what I mean? And it's not even, to be real, it's not even just the books that's made me like kind of understand power a lot. It's just a lot of shit in Ottawa, you know? Even rap, you feel me? There's power in everything, man. Like there's positions of power, you feel me? And if I'm trying to be the best rapper alive, the best rapper ever, you can't be at the bottom like of the echelon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And think everybody's gonna respect you. Like, it's not sweet. Life is not sweet. People be thinking you can get through it, like get rich, being nice, being cool. You gotta step on somebody, cause they gonna step on you.
Facts.
If they get the opportunity. So you gotta step on somebody, whether you like it or not. And I'm not saying to fuck people over, but you gotta take over at the same time.
Bro, it's super true, man. Like, cause they'll test you. People will test you. Other people will test you, and if you kind of show them that you're not willing to fight over it, they'll keep testing you. There is that limit you have to draw, bro.
It's real talk. Real talk. That's something I learned when I was younger. Cause I was always like the skinny kid. You know what I mean? But I'm tall now, but I wasn't always tall. You feel me? And like that's one thing though. I ask anybody. I never got bullied. Cause you can't. It's the same shit we was just talking about. Like, you can't. People will test you. You feel me? And even if you can get beat up too, but if you talk like, yo, don't even. I'm not saying talk like walk around saying, yo, I'll stab you, right? You feel me? Like, but you gotta talk with a certain confidence. You gotta hold your head a certain way. You feel me? And people not gonna try. Why would they? You feel me? If you look menacing or if you look like you respect yourself, nobody's gonna try you. And if they try you, shit, let them learn their lesson. You know what I mean? That's how it go. Yeah, real talk.
You said a fire statement there. You gotta respect yourself. That's what it is, man.
Most definitely.
If you don't really care about what you're doing, if you don't value yourself, people can see that.
Yeah.
If you can see, no, I'm confident. I got what I got going on. They don't want that smoke, man.
Yeah, no lies. The same thing with music, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with music. Everything is related to each other. Nothing's new under the sun, you know what I mean? You can learn a lesson from a rock, you know what I mean? You can really do, it just depends how you look at shit. And like when it comes to music, you gotta respect yourself too, like meaning the way I look at it at least is like, even your videos, like your videos can't be, if you talking like you that nigga, you gotta, in your videos, you gotta have the aura that you that nigga. You gotta move around like you that nigga. It has to look like you that guy. If you're taking videos on your block, you don't want to have a video and there's no one on your block and you talking about you ruling this and that.
Some 6ix9ine shit.
Yeah, like you gotta look, because it's all about appearance too. Like whether people like it or not. Yeah, you gotta be authentic, but you gotta make it seem a certain way too.
Yeah.
It may not always like for example, I'll go back to Rick Ross. Rick Ross was talking like he was rich when he wasn't rich. But he was just like putting it, like the more you say something, the more you're gonna believe it.
Facts.
You feel me? So you gotta like move a certain way. You gotta get a proper video. You can't say I'm the best and shoot an ass video, or you can't say I'm the best lyricist and have okay bars. You gotta do everything to the max. So it's like you gotta respect yourself, even in music, in your city. I mean, you can't say roll the city and you walk around. I can see you at Walmart every day, or I can see you at Food Basics. What kind of king is seen every day? You feel me? You gotta respect yourself and what you say. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
I love that, bro. And that's where you're taking yourself seriously.
Yeah.
Like a lot of artists that I've listened to or even spoken to myself, they say like, yo, when I was coming up, I was paying for music videos, wasn't making $1 off them. Paying for studio time, wasn't making $1, but I was mastering my craft. Is that something that you feel like you're going through as well?
Yeah, for sure. That's one thing. Shit, the hard work is nothing to me. You gotta, like, I used to play ball. You feel me? Obviously, I'm not playing ball like that no more. But even though I wasn't like, obviously, shit, I ain't in the NBA or nothing. But I was pretty good. You feel me? But it's not from like just talent. You know what I mean? Me, I used to wake up at like 5. You know what I mean? I used to play ball like 12 hours. You feel me? 12 hours a day because I wanted it. So it's the same shit with music. Like me, I'm still, ever since I started, actually got in the studio, I said, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this shit, but me, I don't do shit like half-heartedly. If I'm gonna do it, like I'm in the studio, like I write music all the time.
Max out what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll write music, I'll write a remix, I'll just practice anything. I'm trying to get in the studio, I'm trying to try a different sound, try a different flow, try everything, just trying to do it to the max. So I'm definitely learning it.
I feel like you have a vision for yourself. Like I feel like you know what you want to do one day and get to. You're putting those pieces together.
What, man? Trust me, I'm trying to be the best rapper ever. Not even rapper. I ain't even gonna say rapper. I'm trying to be the best artist, because I don't just rap. Like I don't just do the rapping. I'm trying to be the best artist ever. Like some of my favorite artists is like Bob Marley and Michael Jackson. Like I know a lot of people be saying that, but I really like grew up on them, you know, and I look up to like those people, like the figures, like they used to work hard. They took over the genre, the world. For me, that's how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to pack a stadium out, like, you know what I mean, 150,000 people. You feel me, outside, like, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be there, bro.
Yeah, I trust. I won't forget you, bro. I got you.
Let's get it, man. I love that because Bob Marley or any of these great artists from the past. It doesn't really matter how their music sounded. It was what they're putting, what that energy was.
Yeah.
You felt it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever that music is, if you feel it. That's why there's a lot of shit that is, like we talked about trends already. You're not feeling it. Like, it's maybe funny for like a day. It's cool for a day. It slaps, you know, but it's not The Godfather.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
It's a weekend. It's not timeless. And timeless is a different level.
Yeah. That's why you gotta keep, like, music is subjective for sure, you know what I mean? But like the thing about the Godfather is timeless because you can tell the nigga that wrote it, he put his heart in it, like it was authentic. He wasn't trying to copy people. That's the thing. If you like, that's one tip I'll give somebody, because you know, who am I to really give tips like that? But one tip I'll give to somebody is, if you're making music, like, just do what your heart tells you. Keep it raw. Don't try to follow what your city's doing. If the city sound is your sound, then do that. But if it's not, do what you gotta do. You feel me? And that's how your music is gonna stay. It might take a while, you feel me? Me, I know shit. It can go overnight, or it can take you 3-4 years, 10 years, whatever. But stay the course, you feel me? Just be yourself.
Trust me, that's good advice, man.
Yeah.
When did you, like, what made you kind of start recording music in the first place?
What made me record music? To be honest, one of my homeboys, he like, it's like 2 years younger than me. That's my dog, though. I known him for a minute. Anyways, we used to be together all the time. You feel me? Just jamming. Me, I like music a lot. I like beats. I like instruments. Everything. You feel me? Everything about music. We just used to be fucking around, spoons. Used to make beats. You know what I mean? Just fucking around. One day, this nigga just started rapping, like started singing, like making music on some like Tory Lanez type shit. And I'm like, he sent me some shit. I'm like, yo, you make music now? Because I hadn't seen him in a little bit. He like, yeah, bro. He's like, yo, listen to this. I got an open verse on it. And he just sent it to me. And then I was like, damn, this shit hard. I'm like, yo, let me fuck around. Write something to it. Just like that, you feel me? And then I sent it back to him. Like, I just recorded myself. And then he's like, oh, yeah, this shit hard. Like, take it to the studio type shit. And then I just started writing remixes. At first, I was trying to do beats, though. But I said, fuck, that shit hard. So I just, you know, it came at the right time. Dude sent me that beat, and I fell in love with it. I always loved music, though. My dad used to make music. You feel me? I used to play piano. I had bare instruments around the crib, so I always loved music.
Kind of came naturally.
Yeah, for sure. I never thought I'd be rapping, though. Everybody used to be in the circle rapping, like my homie Boosie. Like, everybody used to be in the circle rapping. Me, I was just in the back. Like, okay, that's cool. I used to play ball. Like, that's all I cared about, for real.
When you started taking rapping a bit more serious, was that when the basketball kind of died out?
Yeah, actually, yeah, no lie. I had gotten hurt. I had stopped for like a little bit, like I was kind of, you know, and then it just came at the right time. I just started rapping, and I thought I was nice. My homie said I was nice, so I said, fuck it.
That's good, bro. I asked that question because I think everyone needs like a healthy something to do. Like, yo, there's a lot of those stories, bro, where like even basketball kind of stops, so you just go to something negative. You need something positive to fill that time, whatever it is. You know, so.
Me, I'm a nigga. I do everything, bro. You'd be surprised about the resume, man. Trust me,
I could tell, bro. You had that hustler mentality from a young age?
I had. If we talking about money, I'm gonna say no, cause the way I looked at it when I was younger, man, I thought I was gonna be in the NBA. You know what I mean? I thought, man, I'm like, yo, that's my path. It's gonna take a little while to make the ends, but
working
that's
for
what
that
I'm gonna
big
do.
Deal.
Yeah, but I had the hustle though, but I didn't have the hustler mentality. Like, if we talking about making money, feel me? I ain't have that, cause my path, I thought it was gonna be different. But nah, hell yeah, I got to, man. Money rules the world.
I feel you, bro. That's that's interesting. That's an interesting story. I fuck with that. You're doing good things, man. I see the vibes. I see where it's gonna go one day.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Bro. Yo, back to Ottawa though. Like, I'm curious because you're the first Ottawa artist I've ever interviewed, so I want to learn a bit more about the city. So Toronto's very political, for lack of better terms. Is it kind of like that in Ottawa as well?
Yeah, most def, man. It's, I ain't gonna say it's worse, but I'm gonna put it like this: it's smaller. It's way small. Like, it's small, bro.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I can't stress how small it is. Like, I know y'all live, cause okay, you see how there's Brampton, Saga, there's Vaughan, there's, feel me, Toronto, and North York, whatever.
Yeah.
There's none of that in Ottawa.
Just Ottawa.
It's Brampton, like, or let's say it's Ottawa. There's nothing to the right. There's nothing to the left. There's nothing underneath. It's Ottawa. If you want to leave Ottawa to go somewhere other than Gatineau, which is across, like Quebec is across the river, but
yeah,
like,
that's a different world.
You know what I mean? That's like whatever. There's nothing else. You stuck here, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't go nowhere. Like, it's, you go south. The more south you go, is the more farm. You go west, more farm, more land. Like, it's nothing. East is nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's real small. Like, I can drive from the furthest east point to the furthest west point in 20 minutes.
That's nuts. I didn't know it was like
that. And even
that.
if I'm in traffic, if I'm zooming, like I gotta get somewhere, I'm there 25 minutes.
Fuck.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it's small, bro. So it's like, hey, you know, it's still active. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And our downtown is like a little town center. Like, it's small. You feel me? So you go downtown, you're gonna see somebody. So it's real political. Trust me. And it reflects in the music. And I'm not even talking about the messages in the music, but like the way what music is pushed. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, if you was there before, you're gonna get pushed more. Like, if you've been doing it, like, all you need to do is know older people. They gonna push you. And that's the problem. That's the thing about the East. We don't have none of that. For me, we the older people. You get what I'm saying? Like, the young niggas is like us, and we the old niggas.
Yeah, you're your own big homie.
Yeah. So I be seeing niggas in the comments talking about, yo, I'm a say this and that to your big homie, get him to do this to you for saying that. I'm like, yo, how am I gonna do something to myself? You feel me? Like, what are you talking about?
Say what you gotta say right now. You know?
No, real shit. I be saying it everywhere, but since we, for me, y'all see my face and I'm saying it, like, hey, we not like the other people. Like, not saying that they don't work hard either. You feel me? Everybody's doing their thing, even if you know what I mean, we not like locked in like this. But me, I ain't a hater. I'm a commend when, you know, if you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing. But we don't have that like push. You feel me? Like me, I remember when I started rapping, I was the only real nigga like that was saying East Side. You feel me? There was nobody else. And now it's like a thing. And you get what I'm saying? Like, I come to T-Dot and niggas tell me, yeah, I heard about y'all. Like, you feel me? It's like that. But the West been had people, the South been had people pushing them. And it's good. I wish we did. You feel me? Like, it's not like I'm saying I'm not bitter. I wish we did, but we just don't.
You're the first, bro. You're the first to kick that door in.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying there hasn't been people before me from the East, but they ain't put on. Like me, I say it. Like, you hear my name and you think, East Side nigga. You feel me? If you know me.
You know what you're about. They know what you're about.
Yeah. Them other people, they wasn't saying it. Like, they wasn't put it on the line. You feel me? Like, niggas know.
Yeah.
It don't matter where I go. I put it. Niggas know what it is.
Fuck with that.
Yeah.
Can someone from where you stay work with someone from the West or something like that? Is that a thing right now or not really?
It's man, I'm gonna put it like this. It's not, cause I ain't gonna speak. I can't speak for everyone in the East.
Facts.
You feel me? But I can say that.
I don't want it to be like talking about too much politics shit.
Sure. No, I'm just trying to find the words. I'm trying to say, like, we can. You know what I'm saying? That there's no problem. Like, I'm gonna just to answer your question specifically, because you said West. There's nothing. It's just that niggas is proud of where they from.
Right.
I'm proud of where I'm from. They proud of where they from. The South is proud of where they from. And it's like, you know, even if there had been some in the past, or if there is some right now, it's kind of like we don't want to. It's slimy, bro. You feel me? It's dark out there. Like, I know it's like that here too, but it's small. You feel me? And niggas kind of scared to, I ain't gonna say scared, but they reluctant. Cause you don't want to come to a nigga's session. It's going to be like, what's going on in that session? What's niggas trying to do? Like, he invited me. It's kind of like we got tension. You feel me?
Yep.
And me, I'm open. Me, I'm not scared. Me, I pop out the shows when people send me threats. This is nothing. I pop out. You feel me? But a lot of times, there's a lot of tension in the city, so people don't really want to collab with each other, and people on fake accounts be trying to make it seem like there's some. It's not always like that. Me personally, I'll say this. I'll put the statement out there. You feel me? It don't matter. Like, as long as you're making good music, me, I'm open to it. You feel me? As long as you're a solid person. Me, I don't care if you're making good music and you're not solid. You gotta be solid and making good music. I'm about it. It's all good with me. And I know my homies feel like that too, so.
That's a good mentality, bro, because that's, I think, how you can go further as well.
Yeah.
Build that network a little bit.
Yeah, you got to, man. You can't just do it out of your side. You feel me? You gotta conquer something. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Like, man, you're not the only nigga trying to make it out. You feel me? So it's not all eyes on you all the time. So why not, like, work with somebody that got something going on or that's trying to do the same shit as you? Don't let that little, man, no bloodshed over it. Don't let that nonsense
Real
stop
shit
you from being great. You feel me?
Why set limitations on ourselves, you know?
Yeah, man. Real talk.
That's real. So I also have to ask you, bro. So you talk the substance of your music. There's some street elements to that. My bad.
Yeah. No, you good.
I've had other artists that make that type of music too, and I have to ask the same question, bro. You ever feel like it's dangerous to make this type of music?
Shit. Yeah, I feel like it's, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is dangerous. I guess when you look at it, it is dangerous. But I'm just being real, like, and I'm not saying everything I say is being done or is being, you know, right. But it's just, one, I'll say this, I'm versatile. Me, I speak about the shit I hear, shit niggas went through, or, you know, the shit I've done, the shit I've seen people do. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking the real, and yeah, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't making the type of music I'm doing right now. I'm just being real. And me, I'm not promoting niggas I'm not telling people to go do this. I'm just speaking about how it is. Like, Ottawa's grimy. Like, people don't hear about Ottawa, like, because it's small, but it's like that. You feel me? And I mean, I'm just speaking about what I see. And I know a lot of people can relate, even if they don't have to be from my side. It's just a common shared mentality, like a struggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
And my messages, if you listen, it's not always like, I'm not always talking about, yo, this guy, I hate this nigga, dude. This. You feel me? I be telling, I got bars when I say, like, yo, let's leave the streets to go do this. Like, I got bars for, you feel me? I'm not just one dimensional. And I do R&B, nigga. I be singing, so y'all can't really tell me nothing, for real. You feel me? I know this. You gotta be diverse. I just speak my truth, to be honest. Some niggas' truth is just the street and fuck it. But me, it's more than that, so.
I love that, bro. You're in the right place, man. My shit's called Versatile Vigilante.
There you go,
You're
man.
on the right side, man.
There you go.
I love that. And you know what, bro? I was doing research, checking your IG and shit. Yeah. And one thing I noticed about you go to different places. Like, I saw you were in New York or some shit. Yeah. Different cities, Montreal, whatever. Yeah. And I think that, like, willing to go to other places and see what's popping up there, I think that's huge, bro. That's how you grow. A lot of guys don't leave where they're from.
Yeah.
You know? Was that something you always kind of... You said you moved around a bit too, but you always been doing that,
I moved a lot, man. I'm not gonna lie. I moved a lot. Even in Ottawa, I moved a lot.
Yeah.
Like I be saying east side, like, I mean it. I lived everywhere. Damn near every hood, like, every spot, you feel me? I'm talking about suburbs, talking about trenches, like, everywhere. But since... To be real, I've been moving since I was young, man. I was born in MTL. I went to Florida. From Florida, I came here, Brampton. Then I went to Ottawa, and I moved 1 million houses. And I'm Haitian, so, you feel me? I got family in a lot of places, too. Yeah, I got family in New York, Florida, feel me, Georgia, whatever. So I think it's important, man, that you get opportunities. You gotta go see the world, man. There's more to Ottawa. Trust me, there's more to Ottawa, man. This shit way too small. There's way more to life than
It's
Ottawa.
way more, bro. It's also humbling. It's like, oh shit, I could go to a city where I really don't know anybody, which is kind of wild, but also very freeing. Like, yo, can make could do what you got to do out here. There's a lot of potential out here, opportunity.
Hell yeah, that's one thing I like especially in Toronto, because it's kind of like the Canadian New York City in a way.
Yeah.
Because, man, real shit, there's not really... Montreal could be that too, and it kind of is, but more for French. Like, there's still English shit going on over there. Like, you know, I know a few niggas doing their thing for real, and MTL, shout out to them.
I love Montreal.
Yeah, me too. Shit, that's
Fire
home.
city.
That's home for real. And yeah, there's definitely more to Ottawa, bro. Anybody that's listening to this from Ottawa, bro, leave and go see somewhere, bro. And then you're gonna come back and you're gonna realize, like, damn, I'm tweaking. Like, there's more to life. You feel me? You don't get stuck up in the cycle, bro.
It's like Don Vito leaving Sicily, bro, coming to New York.
They might have to cast me for the new Godfather. They making one, man. Come on. Hell
that
yeah.
would be fucking lit, man.
Yeah.
That's real, man. I like those types of conversations, though, because it's like you're seeing potential in yourself, you know, and sometimes you got to go literally different setting, change where you are. Yeah. Is leaving Ottawa something that you see yourself doing in the near future?
Yeah, most def, man. Yeah. You got to... I mean, me, I try to look... I try to do my best to put Ottawa on, you feel me? And, like, from the shit I was explaining to you, you can kind of get the sense there's, like, mad tension in there. There's, like, just... And it's like that in a lot of cities. Niggas be like, oh, people in this city hate so much. But it's like that everywhere.
Every single city in the world has beef, bro.
Everywhere, bro. But you just got to know how to maneuver.
Yes.
You got to know how to maneuver and know what's good for you, bro. That if you a nigga that's, like, in something like that, or that feels that pressure, move, bro. Like, real talk. Do something for yourself and leave your city, bro. And me, I'm trying to do bigger things. Like, I love Ottawa. You feel me? I love it, but you gotta do bigger for yourself. You have to. You feel me? If you're doing something great, you're not gonna stay in one spot. I don't know one great nigga that's ever stayed in one spot. Even the scientists move, everybody move. You gotta go be greater somewhere. And then if you wanna go back, change shit up, go ahead. But you gotta move out. So yeah, to answer your question, yeah.
That's real, man. That's a great point. Like, to maximize your potential, you gotta go somewhere else sometimes.
Yeah, bro.
Is there a place that you have on your brain?
Yeah, I got a few places, man. I got a few places. Shit, I love Florida personally. I love Florida, man. I definitely move Florida and New York. I love New York too. Anywhere that I got mad Haitians, to be real, okay. I love that spot. But yeah, Florida and New York. Yeah, they my spots, yeah.
Those are two good spots to go to, bro.
Yeah, I fuck with Toronto also. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Toronto also.
Sick if you're out here, man. That's for sure. You ever worked with any Toronto artists?
Let me see. I don't think so, for real. I don't think I have, but shit.
Might have to make that happen one day, bro.
I fuck with Toronto artists. I listen to Toronto music here and there, yeah.
And not to keep bringing up fucking Toronto. I don't want to be that guy.
Hey, man, we talking. It's all good. It's all good.
In Ottawa, is like, do they pay attention to Toronto? Is it like
man.
Big thing to look at?
Cause like I was saying, bro, there's people that, you feel me? We got fans in Ottawa. Like, everybody got fans. Like, people that be rapping from different sides. We got fans, and you can see that in the shows too. You feel me? You got fans, but it's like people don't really want to play. Like, somebody from the East will be more reluctant to play music from the West or from the South, and vice versa. It's like that in every side. Like, we really stick to our side in Ottawa. It's weird, like, but it's real. Like, you stick to your side for real. It's
interesting.
And so because of that, it makes people go outwards, like, go somewhere else, go listen, go. And it's not even that Toronto music ain't hard. It's still hard, but it pushes people even more to go listen somewhere else. The other shit,
like, out of spite, basically.
Kinda, yeah. Like, I ain't listen to Nino.
Yeah.
Go
listen to some other
from my side drop some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how it is. But Toronto is hard too, and it's like we kind of look at it like some people look at it like we want to overtake Toronto.
Okay.
And some people look at it like, I just fuck with their music. So there's definitely the attention for sure. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
That's hard, bro. Yo, I saw you open for Roadrunner.
Yeah, I did.
How was that?
Shit, I rocked that shit, man. Fire. With all due respect, I think I had the best set. I killed that shit. That's anybody that was there. But I be killing my shows, bro. But Roadrunner, I ain't really meet dude or whatever, but I guess I dapped him up, but yeah, he did his thing. Ottawa showed love. I also opened for Biz Loke too.
Shout out Biz Loke.
When I first started, but yeah.
He showed Ottawa love.
Yeah, free. I heard you locked up.
Yeah.
So free him, and Roadrunner was doing his thing. Yeah, I fuck with Toronto. Toronto got some hard artists.
Yeah, for sure, bro. You fuck with performing?
I love performing.
Yeah.
But then again, you feel me? It's in Ottawa. It's a lot of
people know where you are.
It's a lot of politics, man. It's a lot of politics. But to the people that did give me the opportunity, like, shout out to them, you know. Like, I can't really remember everybody. If I forget somebody, shit, my fault. But I know all cap, y'all give me an opportunity. I know, man, Cap City Hip Hop give me an opportunity. A few people, man, V2V Jam 2 give me an opportunity. I have a show on the 5th. So shout out to those people.
November 5th?
Somebody, yeah, November 5th.
Fire, bro. Go check that out. And that's in Ottawa?
Yeah, that's in Ottawa.
Okay, November 5th. Go check out the Il Padrino, man.
Come see me. Yeah, you got it. Come see me kill that shit, man. But yeah, it's a lot of politics, man. I wanna perform. To me, I'm not scared. You feel me? Some artists are scared to like kind of pop out, you know, just because of the tension and whatnot. But yeah.
Do you think there's also like a fear of stage fright? Because I asked you if you like performing because you can record a song that's a banger, but performing it is a completely different animal.
Yeah,
and it's not for everyone.
It's a fact. But you gotta look at it like this. You trying to. Well, this is how I look at it, I should say. Me, I look at it, bro, I'm trying to rap. And the way you can make a lot of money is by performing. How could I be scared of that? Even if I was at one point, I'm not now, I'll tell you that. And I never was, for real. But, you know, of course, you get nervous, like, oh, shit. But you can see, if you look at the taste and shit, like, you can see I got better. Like, I used to not know where to look at. But you just got to know that you got to keep getting better, bro. You want to rap. So why you scared for it, bro?
Facts.
Face that shit head on.
Only way to improve in fucking anything, bro, is by doing it more.
Yeah,
it's so interesting, man. Any field you're in, practice makes perfect.
Practice make perfect, bro. Look at Kobe, bro. You feel me? You just got practice, bro.
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
It's trust.
Yo, did you watch his I think his probably last interview, the one with Matt Barnes?
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't know if I did, but
Fire, man. It was like a couple weeks before that shit happened, and I watched the whole thing. He was saying some real shit, man. The thing that hit me was basketball players will hit him and be like, yo, Kobe, help me, man. And he'll be like, yo, I can't help you if you don't tell me what you need help with. He's like, if you need help with, you know, your jump shot, okay. If you need help with certain, like, you know, play on defense, I can help you, but you can't just say help me. And that hit me, bro, because it's like, yo, you gotta be responsible for yourself.
Facts.
You can't put it all on. We talked about big homies before. Shit, oh, I don't have a big homie, I can't do it. No, you gotta do your part, bro. And then when you need some fine tuning,
it's gonna come.
You know.
Yeah. That's a big fact, man. You gotta be aware too. That's basically the same shit Kobe was saying. I guess you gotta be aware of what you need. You gotta like criticize yourself. Me, I always criticize myself. I make that a point. Like, even after I record a song in the studio, I listen to it in the headphones, I listen to it in the speaker at the studio, I go in the car, I listen to it in the car, driving after the studio session, and then I go wherever, I put my earphones in, I listen to it, and I'm thinking, okay, man, I could have added it. Like, you gotta criticize yourself to elevate. If you don't criticize yourself or, like, analyze the shit you're doing with an open mind, and you can't think you're perfect, you feel me? You gotta analyze yourself and you're gonna get better. But if you think that somebody's gonna come help you or I can just keep doing my thing, I'm gonna get better over time, yeah, but you're not gonna be able to perfect your shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless, I don't know.
Maybe, that's real.
You know what I mean?
You gotta be aware, man. You gotta be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are not.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing, because a lot of people not honest with themselves, man. You gotta keep it real. And I think there's room for improvement for everybody, actually.
Absolutely,
even
bro.
If you, like, let's say I might think a nigga suck. And there's niggas that suck. It's subjective, but I think there's niggas that suck. But there's always room to be better. Like, I don't see why you can't be better. You know, anyone can be better. Absolutely. You just have to work on it. You feel me?
The further you go, the more you'll look back at your old shit and be like, oh man, I was nowhere near as good as I thought. And that's a blessing though, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like, yo, you should never be embarrassed of what you've done or what, you know, because that's a part of the process.
Yeah.
But you also got to be that, like, yeah, we're sure.
You got to look at your old shit and be like, nah, I don't even really play my old shit. Somebody be playing, I'm like, yo, turn that off. Because I don't want to hear it.
That's a classic rapper thing to say, bro. But that's facts. I get that 100%, man. Because, yo, you're, as an artist, your favorite shit is the next shit you do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm not rewatching my old shit, bro. What is this fucking high school yearbook? No, bro. We'll make some better shit, some new shit.
You gotta be better. Like, every time you step in the studio, you gotta be better or try to be at least. It's not gonna go like that every time, but that's like the mindset you gotta have, I guess. You gotta think, like, I gotta be better.
Gonna go in here and make a classic right now. That's real.
Talk.
You have any albums out or anything like that?
Shit. I do. I got a mixtape. It was when I used to go by Nino, just Nino. And I have two actually. I have one R&B mixtape and I got one, like the first 6 tracks I dropped. You feel me? And that's what I was saying when I don't really listen to him. But if anybody want to check him out, yeah, for sure. Go ahead, see where I came from. You feel me? It's the first one's called Real Me. The second one is Nino Valentino. That's the EP name. Nino Valentino.
That's the R&B
for the R&B
one.
one. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It has to be R&B album. Nino Valentino, bro.
I got it from Bobby Valentino.
Legend,
one of my
man.
homeboys. I sent him a track I had there, and he's like, "Oh, okay, Nino Valentino," because and then I was like, "Oh shit, that's your heart,
Mrs. Officer."
Yeah. That's like my Nino Valentino, like my R&B like persona. You feel me?
That's for the ladies.
Yeah. Shit, it could be pause. It could be for the niggas too. You feel me? If they fuck with R&B, you know what I mean? They can definitely play for your girl.
There we
play
go.
for a girl you fuck with.
There we go.
But I got some new shit. My new R&B shit. I wish I had a speaker, but I play that shit right now. Trust me.
Fire.
Crazy.
You think that could come out before end of year?
Yeah, it could. I'm actually almost done. I'm not done it yet, but it's
sick.
I got a few tracks down. It's looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Love that.
Looking crazy.
I'm looking forward to that, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah.
gonna be sick. And that would be like a mixtape album type thing.
Yeah. More like a mixtape. I don't wanna call them albums. Yeah, when I ever drop an album, it's gonna shake shit. You feel me? But more like mixtapes. I got a rap mixtape coming too. It's damn near done. It's timing, it's coming hopefully before the end of the year.
Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited, bro. I fuck with the music, man. Definitely.
Love.
Yo, we have someone else behind the scenes here. You got your manager in the building too.
My dog,
hiding behind the camera.
Yeah.
Having a manager, how has that helped you?
Man, it's helped me a lot. One, before I even say anything, it helps with like kind of making you certified in a way, because what I notice is like people don't want to deal with you directly if they serious. They want to go to who represents you, because I guess they have there's like a notion that, oh, if you're a serious person, like I have to go through your representative.
Facts.
You feel me? You ain't got time to be dealing with me like type shit. But nah, she helped me a lot though. She gave me a lot of opportunities, She networks, you feel me? She does her thing, so
Shout out to the managers, man.
For sure.
There we go.
Yeah, you need a manager because I think you just need a team. You can't do shit by yourself.
No.
You can only do you can do your thing by yourself for sure. You can even make ends by yourself, I guess, but in a sense, you always need somebody. That's just life.
It's super true, bro.
Yeah.
That's a learning experience for a lot of people, even for myself.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you also have to kind of humble yourself too, where it's like, okay, you go do this, I'll focus on this to
it's
grow.
like teamwork.
Yeah, man.
Nothing exists by itself in life, universe. You know what I mean? So, shit, why not have a team, bro? Why not have a manager that actually care? And if you get a manager, like, if you get your homeboy to manage you, bro, like, this is real talk. Like, if you get your homeboy to manage you, make sure, like, it's cool for your homeboy to manage you, shit. Put the team on, let's make money together, right? But make sure it's not like, I'm gonna throw you $200, go make a video. Like, it's not, that's not managing, you feel me? Make sure he has your best interest. He actually looking out for you, going to places for you, trying to network and shit like that. That's managing, to put it simply, you feel me?
Facts, bro. Because your name is with them now.
Mm-hmm.
They got to move properly as a reflection on you.
Yeah, exactly. And you got to move properly, like for yourself and for them too. You know what I mean? Like nobody, you don't want to have a bad rep either. Like you can't do business. Feel me? So you gotta do business basically.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, yo, we're approaching about an hour. Last main question I wanted to ask you. We talked about movies already. Do you get inspiration from like content that you watch or even listen to?
Yeah. A lot of I don't think I ever so far. I don't think I ever explicitly mentioned a movie I don't think I ever explicitly mentioned a movie in my rhymes, but certain shit I say. It's definitely inspiration from movies and like shit I seen, cause it's art. You feel me? Art is like an imitation. It's a reflection of real life, or basically it's like a reflection of real life or somebody's perspective on it. So there's definitely always shit to learn. And me, I'm big Godfather nigga. So
you fuck with the third one?
Man, that was like a conclusion. I'll leave him alone.
It should be separate.
You know?
Like it should. Yeah. It's like a separate movie.
Yeah, but it was a conclusion, so I ain't gonna give him the first two was classic. So I'll let him rock. Fuck it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Why not, bro? It's here.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of? Let's say favorite part of the first one and the second one.
The favorite part of the first one was when Vito knocked those niggas off. Not Vito, my bad. Michael.
In the restaurant?
Yeah. Not two. I lied. It was two of them. It was the restaurant one and the one at the end when he killed all the main heads.
Bro, that's definitely the two best scenes.
Gangster. There's a whole lot of moments in that. And the one where the nigga that set Sonny up, the sisters.
Carlo,
that one was tough too.
Rat.
That one was tough too, but those two moments, the restaurant and when he knocked those niggas off on the same day, that was gangster. Those
are definitely my two picks as well.
Yeah, what? That boy.
Yo, I like that too, because Michael, he got his hands dirty as fuck. But then in the other one, he called all the shots. Yeah. And that shows like, yo, you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta start. I feel like you gotta start off with one. You gotta lead by example.
Yes.
When the example is set, people will do shit for you. Like one of the rules of power in the book is you get other people to do the work for you. You know what I mean? Like you don't always need to be the one over here. And it's the same shit you can apply to business, to music. It's not. I ain't talking about killing people. I'm talking about like just getting people to do shit that you don't need to do. Like
being a leader, bro.
Yeah, like your fans, for example, bro. Once you build that relationship, your fans will do the distributing for you. They'll do the word. They'll do the marketing for you. You know what I mean? You just have to build that relationship or establish yourself, and then they'll, feel me, do all the work for you. That's how trends happen. You feel me?
Facts.
You drop the music, they drop the TikTok dance, they drop the challenge, and then boom. That's what it is.
They spread that fire.
Yeah.
Last thing, well, unless you have other scenes you want to talk about, I'm more than happy to, bro. But you mentioned Sonny. I always like that example because he was super hot-headed.
Yeah.
And his father knew this guy is not a boss. He's an amazing soldier. Like, he'll go do anything you need to do. But he was the boss for, like, a short time, and it didn't work, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that was so interesting. Michael was super calculated and calm. But he'd still rip your head off if need be.
Yeah, real talk. And it's sick how they had that transition. Like, he wasn't always cutthroat, you feel me?
No.
But you saw why he had to become like that. And the thing about Sonny, man, shit, in life, man, you can read stories about generals that was hot-headed and then they became, like, crazy. Like, Genghis Khan, I don't know if I'm fucking his name up or not, but he was a crazy nigga. But he conquered, like, half the world, you feel me? But it doesn't always happen like that. You still have to have some calculation to it. He was still calculated. He was a smart guy. He wasn't like an educated guy. He was like a peasant, but the dude was smart. He was hot-headed, but he was smart. Sonny was rash. He was brash. You feel me? He just...
You couldn't talk to him. You couldn't be reasoned with.
So you don't want to be that nigga. If you're a hot-headed person, okay, fuck you. If you can't change your ways, but be calculated, hot-headed nigga, you feel me? Like,
especially if you want to be in that leader position, certain things you gotta leave.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you just want to knock niggas' heads off, bro, go cage.
There's a role for that.
Yeah, there's a role for that.
Facts.
But if you want to be a boss, that's not the way to go. You gotta calculate, but don't be. I'm saying be calculated, but don't be slow to action too. You feel me? Don't let shit pass you by.
Amazing point. Yeah. Amazing point, bro. An idea is great, but you gotta do that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's funny, my homeboy Boosie, I was with him like 2 days ago, and we were just talking about shit, music and whatever. And he was saying how niggas got all the tools and shit so we can make it. And I'm like, yeah, it's a fact, but if you can have all the tools, but if you don't hit none with the tools, if you got a hammer but you don't hit none with it, you're not gonna go nowhere. You feel me? If you don't start drilling and you have a drill, you're not gonna go nowhere. You can have the tools on the table, but if you don't build none with it, you're not gonna do shit. You know what I mean? So you gotta be calculated, but you gotta know when to act too. And that's some
facts.
Yeah.
Bro, I've had people in my life where I kind of had to move away from them because it was always like an idea and never coming to the table with how to actually do it or doing it. Like, bro, fuck that, man. Let's make it really happen.
Yeah, that's a great mindset, Todd. That's the mindset you gotta have in life. To be honest, it hurt because sometimes they be your closest homies or your girl, your mom, like, you feel me? Yeah. But that's how it is, bro. If you want to go somewhere, you gotta realize you can't have every relationship just stick by you like that. You gotta be with the doers, the thinkers and the doers.
Facts.
Don't just be with the doers. The doers will do shit without thinking. The thinkers will do shit without doing, or think shit without doing. Yeah. So you gotta be with both of them.
Need that combo, bro. Versatile once again.
Versatile. You gotta be. You feel me? You gotta be versatile. Yeah. Basically, you gotta.
Another unpaid promotion there. There we go.
Versatile, man.
That's what it's all about.
Versatile, straight like that, man. That's the key to life.
It's real balance. Fucking shit, bro. Last Godfather question for you, I promise.
Yeah.
Should Michael have whacked Fredo?
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. That's.
I go back and forth, man. Real quick. I'm gonna say no. The only reason why I don't think Fredo had it in him to hurt him like again, but you never know.
True.
He could have though.
That's the thing, bro. One thing is don't let somebody fuck you over twice, bro. I know the saying usually 3 times, but nah, fuck that, bro. Don't let
once
somebody does something to you once, bro. And of course, it depends on the situation. It's all, you know what I mean? But man, these kids could have died, bro. Like, it's fucked up because that's your blood, bro. That's your mom and your dad's son. You know what I mean? But one, I'm gonna say this: they mafia. You feel me? So it's a different rule from regular people.
Yes.
I wouldn't knock my brother out. Like, that's fucked up. But they live in a certain type of life. So I guess in the context of the movie, and Fredo lied to him. He ain't come clean.
He broke multiple codes.
He the one that had to tell Fredo, I know you did it. That's a big betrayal right there. He the one that had to come to Fredo and say, yo, I know you did it. And Fredo had the chance to tell him.
Yeah.
His kids was in there. I'm pretty sure the mama was there. They shot the crib up. I know Fredo ain't know they was gonna do that, and Fredo didn't even come say, oh, I did this, let's go get back. He didn't even say that. He just, dude, left like you know what I mean? Fredo, you fucked up, bro.
He did, man. It wasn't for no reason, that's for sure.
It's tough because that's your brother, but at least you waited till the mama died. At least the mama didn't have to feel that pain, but that's a tough one, bro.
Is there a character that you, from those films specifically, any of them, even the third one, that you relate to the most?
Michael, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Michael, fam. Michael, easily. Because one, I try to be the boss.
Yeah.
Trying to be the boss.
What does that mean for you? Like, you have your own label? Have like your own business?
I got my label. I'm about to start. Shit, I guess I can say it's like exclusive shit. You feel me? But it's ESM, the label is coming though. It's coming for sure. And but Michael though, cause I'm trying to be the boss in music. I'm trying to be a boss in business. Like, I'm trying to own shit. I'm trying to do shit to the max. I want to be the boss for me. So, and plus he got a come up story like I can kind of relate to in a way. Like, I'm gonna say like he started off, he didn't think he was gonna be doing what he doing. And he was the calm one. He's the calm and collected one, the thinker. You feel me?
He was supposed to be a lawyer or something.
Me?
No, he was.
Oh, him? Yeah.
Originally, that's what they wanted him to do.
He was some shit like that. Yeah. I think he was in the military or some shit like that. But he was supposed to be something different though. They didn't even want him to do this shit, and I can relate to it. You know what I mean? I can relate to that. So he had to do what he had to do to become that nigga, and I feel like You know, that's me right there. I had to do and I gotta do what I gotta do to be that nigga. So, you know, and he respected, make tough choices. He's not perfect though, at all. So, but
who is?
Yeah, that's the thing. You feel me? Life is just it's a bunch of contradictions. You feel me? You gotta live a contradictory life to be great. Is the way I look at it. Nobody's lived like I mentioned Bob Marley. I mentioned Michael. Like Bob Marley. Of course, it depends what you believe too. But Bob Marley lived a contradictory life too. Like when it comes to women, for example, he couldn't keep one woman. You feel me? He was a Rasta. You know what I mean? Yeah. But some people looked at it like it was fucked up. But to him, that was what living life was. And Michael too. Michael with the surgery, with the, you know, he didn't love himself because of, you know, his family, his dad abuse and all that shit. But you feel me? It's contradictory. Some people think Michael hated himself. How could you look at him like a great man? But name me a great man that wasn't a man or a woman that did live a contradictory life. Tupac.
Real
people
shit.
Saying why you gotta be gangster for? Why you gotta portray that life? But Tupac did more than that. He was a poet. He spoke for the people. You feel me? Anybody lived a contradictory life. Nobody's perfect, but you can't be too much of one thing is how I look at it. You can't be too gangster. You can't be too rich. You can't be too. You gotta try to find that balance. You know what I mean? I think that's how you get the most out of life. You know
Real shit, bro. Very wise words. We'll wrap it up with that. Nino Corleone, man. I appreciate you coming through. This is a fire conversation, bro.
Love.
A lot of jewels in here. What's your IG and like promote anything you want to promote right now?
My IG is Nino Corleone. I'm gonna spell Corleone if y'all don't know. It's Corleone and then a 3. That's me on IG. And me on Twitter, it's Nino Corleone, same thing, but instead of a E at the end, it's a 3 for the E. So Nino Corleone's my shit. You'll find me.
Fire, man. Nino Corleone.
My dog.
Versatile Vigilante. Shout out Ottawa.
East side shit, man.
Excited for your new music, bro. Let's get it, man.
It's coming.
Gang.
So.
Fire.
My God. Appreciate you.
Fire.